our Kaspian Campground. This is unique, as you can see. It's primarily designed for the 9 walk-in campsites. It is one of our older sites. As you can see, we have some paved trails leading into these sites here. Those serve as our accessible sites. They're not the standard, we know that. These are part of what we're slowly going to improve upon as time goes by. Before we go, we'll let you walk up there and look at the other sites. They're basically scattered in there. It's nice and that there's distancing between the campsites, but it's still wide open. We had to do some forest thinning projects in there recently. We're very sensitive to forest health treatments around here, especially after the Angora fire. Unfortunately, we had to thin that area out, so we lost some of our privacy. But it's still popular. You can see we get a lot of folks that are parking here. On occasion, they do allow the overnight camper to stay if they're down here, if that's what they're camping in. And this is actually, we're still modifying how it works, but this is also a day use site also. People park here and bicycle up the road. They're allowed to use this as day use as well as overnight camping. And sometimes that's a struggle for the management because you're trying to manage a campground, but also you've got day use parking coming in. So we're working on it. We've got to also work on our stripes. We used to have stripes in the middle of this so people could do exactly what we've just done. That got lost in the last go round of painting. So that's one of those things that's in our future. And reading here, very simply, this is located close to the lake and includes a Forest Service pier. Right through the trees down here, you can see our pier. If we choose to walk down to the beach, we can walk down there because that's an interesting feature. And is the portal to the open forested region of Blackwood Canyon, which is up that road in Barker Pass. The site contains 9 walk-in campsites with parking provided in a central paved lot, 18 parking spaces, 1 host site with full hookups, 1 flush/vault toilet building. One half of that toilet is flush, the other half's a vault. Trash bins, a self-serve fee station, heavy-duty picnic tables, animal-resistant food lockers, fire rings at each site, and drinking water is provided at this campsite via a well that's maintained by the concessionaire. Details regarding required technical certification is included in Section G, water supply. You have to have your water service ratings to be able to manage this site. Day use parking is allowed in the campground parking lot and is currently free. The parking area is used during the winter months by the state of California as a snow park and is operated under a special use operation. It is not the responsibility of the permit holder during that time. So typically, come November, you hand the keys over to the state and then they manage this during the winter as a snow park. This is one of the few sites that we don't ask you to be responsible for year-round. You know, just as far as keeping your eyes on it and maintaining it and making sure that things don't go awry. We'll go across the beach, across the road here in a sec if you'd like, if only to look at that pier. And I'm going to read it up here, so this is while we're all concentrated. So the beach area located across the campground currently provides lake access to the general public for no fee. A paved bike trail linking Lake Tahoe City with Meeks Bay crosses through the day use area and is under a separate special use permit. Users parallel park on the highway or at the Kaspian Campground parking area. The permit area contains 1 6-unit flush toilet building, 10 picnic tables, trash bins, information bulletin board, and a 100-foot long pier. Currently, the use of the day use area and pier are free. However, market rate fees could be charged for the public use of these facilities. The concessionaire will have the maintenance and operational responsibilities for all the facilities included in the pier. Drinking water is again provided by the same well that provides water to this place. A couple